I want money and the power. Yep. Money and the power. Money and the power. I ain't falling short cause I got money and the power. Yeah. Money and the power. Money and the power. I got it like this cause I got money and the power. It's 21 and Snoop.
Hey, what's up, boxing fans? This is the Rope a Dope Report. I figured Money in the Power fits that song from Scarface for all those young boys that don't know that song. I figure, you know, that fits. In fact, I want, if this happens in the promotion, I'm copywriting. I'm going to turn this off real quick. I'm copywriting that stuff right now. Money in the Power, okay? And also, it's the name of this video because money in power is what, you know, makes a fight, okay? But I do want copyright on that Money in the Power. You got Money May and you got the power of Shane, Sugar Shane Mosley. Anyway, let's get to this video. I've seen a lot of channels talk about this fight and how they want it to happen. I know I want it to happen. I've seen a lot of forums. I've seen a lot of comments on YouTube. Seen a lot of stuff. I'm going to bring a little different view, though. It does seem like the overwhelming theme is Shane Mosley deserves the fight right now. And I'm not hacking Shane Mosley as far as he's not deserving this fight. He does deserve the fight. And actually, Floyd Mayweather, let's talk about him before I even make this video, because I know haters are going to hate. That's what they do best. But I know what he's done in the welterweight division. In fact, I should say I know what Floyd has not done at the welterweight division. In 2007, he fought Oscar at 154. Okay, that was a money fight, but then he came back and fought Hatton, the guy that came up to his weight. His last two fights have been guys coming up to his weight. I understand that. I will say this, though. This whole weight thing is getting a little out of control because it's not like Mayweather has been the heavier, you know, the heavier guy every fight. In fact, Hatton weighed more than him that night, but he was smaller, whatever. You know, Floyd's made a career of going up in weight, so it's not like, you know, he hasn't fought bigger guys most of his career, weight-wise. Anyway, that's a whole different subject. I know, okay, what he hasn't done at the welterweight division, so this is not that type of video, okay? I'm just pointing out some points, okay, that are you know, need to be pointed out. So, and also Floyd Mayweather says, you know, a lot of shit comes out of his mouth. You know, I haven't heard it this time, but, you know, he said he's the best, you know, fighter ever to lace him up. That's bullshit. He said he's the best fighter since Ali. He thinks he's better than Ali. That's bullshit. He's got a lot to prove to do anything. He's got a lot to prove just to be the best fighter since Sugar Ray Leonard. You know what I mean? So, it's not, I'm not a nut hugger of Floyd, but at the same time, facts are facts, and let's look at this as far as opinion and what is going on, okay? And what's a worthy fight. Now, I'll be the first one to, actually I should say, I won't be the first one to make the video, but I'll be one of those, because someone will beat me to it. I'll be one of those people that make a video on Floyd Mayweather dogging him if he doesn't fight Mosley in 2010 and if he doesn't fight Pacquiao-Cotto winner in 2010. I think he needs to fight both of those, okay? But let's get into the facts. Shane Mosley, Floyd. Now, I've been hearing a lot of stuff. I don't mind people saying that should be the next fight. That's cool, no problem. But, because I want to see the fight. But to say the people that he's been ducking Mosley for years, that's nonsense, okay? Let's go back. Let's flash back to 98, 99. Floyd was at 130 champion, and Mosley was at 135. Now, Floyd wanted it with him. It's well known. It was a fact. It's known that he wanted it with him. Now, Mosley, to his credit, said no to that. He didn't want that fight, but he went up to 147. He took a big jump, okay, and fought Oscar. Now, it was a money fight. It definitely helped his career, and it was a quality opponent, so I have no problems with that, okay? It's a money, big fight. It makes sense, okay? But there's one time he could have fought him. No biggie. Now, let's move to 05, 06, okay? After Shane's been beat, you know, and he's had some ups and downs, and now he's trying to get his career back. Fights Vargas. Now, after the Vargas, people, right now, I'm going to put a link to this. Go to Carcino's channel. He's got a breakdown. That's basically what I'm putting a link to, the video that he does, and he's just showing it, okay? The Vargas-Mosley fight, part 2, the interview in that. as Mosley's knocking out Vargas, I believe with a left hand, he literally says, this is going to set up the Floyd Mayweather fight perfectly. And they do set up fights like this, okay? They set up fights sometimes 1 or 2 times in advance. That's how it's done. And when Shane gets to talk, I'm not going to say what he said, okay? But the fight was in July, the Vargas fight, and he could have fought in November, okay? That's all I'm saying. And if Floyd Mayweather would have said what he says in the interview, and Merchant gives him a couple times. He even says, well, the thing is, if you wait too long, you know, till next year in 2010, or, sorry, 2007, it was 2006 at the time, then Oscar's going to fight him. We all knew, you know, at that moment, that fight was building, and that was going to happen in May 07. So why not get this, what probably would have been his career high upfront money, okay? But just watch the video, and then come back and tell me. And I'm not saying he's even ducking him. Duck this, duck that. I'm just saying whatever, okay? Don't say that Mosley, you know, he's ducking this fighter. Floyd's not ducking Mosley, okay? 2 times now he's tried to get him in the ring, okay? But now Floyd is a big commodity. And so now he wants him. Neither of them are afraid of each other. Now, you can make a point that Mayweather's afraid for his O to go. Okay, I'll hear you there. That's fine, no problem. But to sit there and say he's afraid of him and he's ducking him and he doesn't want any parts of him. Now that's bullshit. Now let's talk about just in general. Let me check the time. Should this fight happen before the fight? Well, let's say Cotto wins the fight, okay? Well, Cotto beat Mosley. Now, I want to see people's scorecards who say Mosley beat Cotto. Show me them in your comment box. Do a video on it, whatever. Tell me how the fight broke down to where you saw Mosley beating Cotto, okay? I've heard a couple draws out there. That's fine. It was a very great, tight fight. Maybe you thought it was a draw. I had Cotto winning. I thought it was not clear like he killed him or nothing like that. It was a tight fight, but I've seen it like 5-6 times because it's a great fight, and every time I've had Cotto win it. So therefore, it's a very worthy fight to fight Cotto. Okay, it's something that you can't already say, and, oh, he's going to fight Cotto instead of, you can't do that, okay, because it's a worthy fight. Now, Pac-Man beats Cotto, that puts him in a very legitimate, I mean, it's the best pound-for-pound fighter right now. It's the biggest money fight out there, so if Floyd goes for the money with Cotto or Pacquiao, which will get him more money, then you can't hack him if you can't hack Mosley for going for Oscar. You see what I'm saying? I'm just trying to bring some balance to this. There's plenty of Floyd haters. And that's okay because he does bring a lot of it to himself. But in this situation, to say Floyd's been ducking him and will duck him, that's just not true. Okay? Not only that, but let's get into the excuses already that will be made against Floyd. Let's be honest. Sometimes there's some bullshit excuses. Okay? In fact, I just read an article saying, oh, the Marquez Mayweather tickets, they came up short. Well, yeah, they sold 12,000 tickets and 13,000 people were there. They came up short. They made, it's at 6.8. That's just at the live gate, not counting some money that they're going to have from the theaters, maybe $500,000 or something, who knows. But remember all the rumors that said 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, only 5,000, only 3,000 tickets are sold. Well, how is it coming up short? Like, I knew that wasn't going to sell it. You got 2 counterpunchers. Anyway, that's for a different thing, okay? Let's talk about this, though. I mean, for him to go chase this money, actually, I'm sorry, I'm getting off base. I only got a little time left. Mosley, he's been off for a year. That's a built-in excuse. Not only that, but Mosley just in general, when you fight a guy that can counterpunch in time and has speed like you have, it'd be smart to fight Berto. Get that WBC, you know, green belt that Floyd likes. And I think that's stupid too, saying that, you know, Floyd always talks about the green belt. I got the legit green belt, like the WBC is legit in every weight class. That's nonsense. But you unify the belts, you get the ring rust off, and then you fight them somewhere in the fall. Easy as that. I mean, not only that, but they're already going to say he's too old. But it's not really Floyd's fault for fighting him. He tried to fight him when he was younger. He tried to fight him a couple years ago. And now it's going to be an excuse he's too old. So get the ring rust off. No big deal. And it's only going to make that fight bigger. Okay? Because, I mean, the Pacquiao-Floyd will do huge, and the Cotto and Floyd will do huge. Anyway, let me hear your comments. Let me see your responses. I'm not hating on people that want Mosley and Floyd. I want it, but it doesn't have to come next necessarily. Pacquiao Cotto winner's just as good. Peace.